Welcome back, everyone. Let's have a look. I've had some people ask about how the 3-frame colony is doing. Let's have a look and see what they are. It's a little windy today. We've had temps pretty warm lately, but we've had lows in the 20s and highs up into the 70s, even 80. So kind of all over the place. So this is a little protein or a sugar patty that we have on them to give them some extra food. We'll be replacing this later on and giving them a new one. We do try to keep that on them, on these smaller ones, to help them with the food. Alright, that one's looking good. It's just full of food. That's what we want to see. It's been warm, so we're going to have to monitor their food. But they're huddled up. They've been doing pretty well. So that's a food frame. They're mainly up here on this frame, jam-packed with food. There we go. There's no brood. There probably won't be any. I'd be very shocked if there was. They're not real happy. Should have given them a little smoke, but sometimes you can get away with it, sometimes you can't. They don't like being messed with right now. And again, there we go. So we find the queen. So the queen's right here. She's marked white. She's looking good, but she doesn't have anything. There's no brood, no cat brood. So they are hunkered down. So why we keep these little ones? We use them to hold queens over for early start in the spring when we're making splits and we need queens, and these are our queens that we use come splitting time, early spring. And so we mate these queens in the later part of the summer, and so that they're young. And here in our area, we can usually come out with a good return of them going through. Now further up north and stuff, there's probably no chance to get a colony this small through. We went through a big winter this last winter. We got down to -17, and they all of our, except for 3, we lost like 80% of our 3-frame nukes, though. Coming through, we got down to -17. They just couldn't handle that cold. If we stay in average, though, winter, which we'll get down into the 20s, sometimes the teens, and most of the time the days are in the upper 40s, low 50s. If we're in that average, we usually have pretty good success with these of holding queens over, and that's why we use them. We will put a sugar brick on them, though. Like what we had, that little patty. We'll do another one here at the end of December. We'll put a little shim on here to give them a thicker one. and we don't usually mess with them though. We just let them go. We keep our entrances very low. They face south, and they will have a tree block or some type of wind block from the north, like here. This one's just lined up by cedar trees, so they're not getting the blunt of the northern winds. And we have really good success here. It's zone 7 here in Oklahoma, and like I said, our averages are you know, anywhere from the upper teens to 30 degree for lows to you know, mid 40s, upper 50s for high daytime highs and stuff. So that's how we use them. That's why we use them. I like to have queens early on and get ready for swarm, to prevent swarms, so that I can start splits early. So we started keeping these a few years ago, and like I said, except for last year, which was just a very odd winter for us, extremely cold for us. It was extremely cold for the whole Midwest. These things have done very well for us, and you know, we will keep using them. So that's how she's looking though. This little colony. It is the middle of December right now, and that is how they're coming along. We've already had nights in the low 20s. We've had wind chills lower than that, and you know, we've had upper 80s or upper 70s, maybe a low 80 here and there, and then, you know, days just regular 50s, 40s. So they are handling pretty good. They are looking good. If we stay like this, though, we will see this colony come early spring, and we'll be able to use that queen as a split. All right, well, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.